What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Purple and Gold podcast. Today, we're going to be reacting to the new New Orleans Saints helmets for this 2022 season. So, this isn't an official replacement of the helmets for the team. They're just going to be wearing it for one game, it looks like. They still don't know what that game is going to be. But we saw that the NFL is getting rid of that helmet rule where teams are only allowed to wear one base color helmet per season. And the reasoning for that was because of the safety of the players, because if they're wearing new helmets, it might not be broken in as much and it could further lead to more head injuries and yada, yada, yada. But they got rid of that rule. College football has allowed their teams, those schools, to wear multiple colored helmets throughout the season. So if it's not an issue at the collegiate level, it shouldn't be an issue at the NFL level. So we're seeing teams like the Saints come in here with new helmets. They usually wear more of this color for the base of their helmet. Now they're using the black, which I kind of actually like. And then we saw the Atlanta Falcons do the same thing, bringing back their throwback helmets to wear for this season. So, look, first of all, at first glance, I think that this is a great idea to create a black helmet for the New Orleans Saints. Now, there are some things about this that they decided to do that I think is a little off-putting, but I think what they were going for, I think, is a huge dub. Um, so the first thing that I'm going to be a critic about, and obviously I don't make uniforms and I don't do all this stuff. So if it was me doing it, I probably wouldn't do that great of a job. Um, but this is just how I feel about it. This stripe in the middle of the helmet, I just feel like is very unnecessary. I don't know why they did that. I mean, it does add a little more characteristic to the helmet, but it just it just seems very off. It doesn't seem very New Orleans Saints, if that makes sense. I just feel like they were trying to go for a little too much with this look right here, and considering what the uniform looks like. So this is another thing that I wasn't really a huge fan of when I saw this release. Um, Again, I really like the idea of a black helmet, but I'm not sure why they want to wear it with these white color rush uniforms that they have, or these alternates. Um, I feel like these black helmets would have went a lot better with the black uniform. If they did a complete blackout with these uniforms, I think this would be a phenomenal look for the Saints. But I just feel like this black helmet, especially with this stripe in the middle, and then you have the gold numbers and the white jersey. I mean, obviously it works. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I just feel like if you go with a complete blackout, I mean, that is definitely the look to go for. I mean, anytime you see, uniforms, whether it's at the NFL or college football level, if you see any team with a blackout or a whiteout uniform, it's like, they look good. They look good. But this is just like, I think it's just missing the mark by a little bit. I don't think it's bad. I just think that it has so much more potential. I wouldn't be shocked if the Saints at some point down the road use this black helmet again and they use it with their black uniforms. That's going to satisfy a lot of people, including myself. Um, but as the helmet goes itself, it's not horrible. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 just because I just feel like, again, this stripe is really off-putting. At least in the photo shoot, it might look a lot different on TV, and I might change my mind on it. But you know, just looking at it now, I just think that maybe with a simpler look, just without the stripe, it's just the flat black with the logo on it. I think does justice on its own. And again, if we see them wear this with the black uniform some point down the road, I think this would be a huge dub for the Saints uniform. So let me know what you guys think about these new helmets in the comment section below. It's been the Purple and Gold podcast, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.